Ebusia for me will be aqua bashonko ediba too much GHS so ebre aso say or my mu and same diabito journey ediba so much a funny tifo and must many be ate war a year the echoes my emu na it was a for your share and nay and some no now what ye chambers in our chim come back and other gun for an offer or my emu and say a year emolument committee. One more recommendation, what about to penifo nim say day, one more salaries at the amount a year mampini ye run an Kufuado, the year first lady, her excellency Rebecca Kufuado, any abiums near vice president, the year her excellency Semira Baumia or non so Obenya Kitchat Sena, a year executive cabinet ministers, one more Edia Kitchia Penese, one more to meet me, minim womo dwumedi a womo edi boa womo ekununumu ewo eye aban no emu anasa memu no emu na eno enete se Ghana fortress emse no sere ene abasaki kan nsema hodo de fa se adenti na wo man ba kwa yetim sika ho akwa atwe na nso mampanini na bege eche de womo yire no womo dom nchen kombeso womo ntwe womo eka just say average so man so sikasem aye bibi o ewo man no enti sa nkomo no ekoso na yese bi enya eye mmienu no kasetia na no na echire no nura da ebeto odwa se ye maame her excellency Rebecca Kufuado we release the press statement or the etudwa e de akire se sika no enya anyi biem onye sokra na biem so no de wa eye allowances awodo aban no e de amano from 2017 ani kunu bedi ade ebesi ene dey wo be return ni nia e de ama eye Ghana ya aban no na ebusafo within nsem no so ametese hu receipt kra asa beta bonten na ene so ade chi ye tete wa ye twen se ye maame Semira so de eno be ya fa ensem no so be di ye first lady nanamo no so anaso no be keeping it there. Oh, as a gragro, yet no so release press statement at the fee na catcher or no so de to just or no so Sikabia what je fee a bemu free a year da nikunubedi a dear vice president besi ene chiani nia say biomuso no what denounce a year salary na emolument committee no at the eto womo eson and Ghana for asha says at the pressure for fraud. Eloko say a year former president and a year Lodina, Mammy Lodina, so any biomuso no former vice president when baby call ni yere Mrs. Emsata so womo sa de pressure koto say womo na te say asem we sha say womo kasa ho pa kasa say ne mampani ni wenye ni sika de saban obeso womo ye komo te so jiga na fo sika de man yere munti say ne yere no madi na so sika no mo chia de de amom ni aso ne say womo so womo ndi sa na mo no eso na sika bia bra no mo nkunu no ewa abem ye de mo bia no mo so enfa metuda na so mo metua anaso mo ntia Ghana ni yewo yebehu mu ensem na ensem bi say ni nyama bi ekeka wonti yaba eye Faith Army Chapel International sorry no emu ne for ye ba say so dia na onim say yabehwe so for penny a woda asafi ano na me kire Apostle Dr. Watersa kwa mante yaba na say yabetiti ono so na dwinche efa eye ensem yi enwo ne ntie ko bebra gibre be twan ho abasisa yaba ebira nkomo no emu Ebusia for me say so mamo akwa babiem boame na so penny awada eye Faith Army Chapel International metre Apostle Dr. Watersa kwa mante yema no so akwa basonko ni yemra nkomo ni mo prekope abase ma akwa bo
ye na I want to say
na me adomi mo Apostle ibi aboko
na me adomi bia eboko
everybody ase na Apostle be say na watchi mu am say na watchi twemu ni ba o ase ha no bedi nkomo fa salaries emolument committee no I recommend say nkan hu be nya se be chia mampeni yere no ene omo a omonso mo ekunumefi amemu se ne be omonso mo be hin ha omo now the suggestions I would be to just say be ye kra nkama ye mampeni a wote so ne yere enye because of the Ghana for kasa fam I think say one way or the other no wate enzuma ekoso my Ghana se na ko for kasa e de founti we refuse ena saso ena a vice president Mrs. Semira Baumia so wono so refuse ni de bani ni mu no Ghana for so when say when almost if I refuse say no there's almost I chia allowances that had been allocated to them from time omobe tina akunya mu kunu betina akunya no so be sabe omo chia nya back no it's as if they have attached so much emotions to situation na and when he say they pay back those allowances so na also hu no
Well, I mean, people are talking, and I mean, who the first lady is a very respectable person, and I mean, can say,
Okay.
if you recall, it would have
Yeah.
been better said she shouldn't take the money at all. I mean, after all the plenty talk, before said she's done the honorable thing by refunding it. I think we should leave it there. I didn't ever stretch it. I didn't know kind of once, and I was saying, yeah, I'm refunding everything to you. For me, I agree with her. It's a step in the right direction. We should let bygones be bygones from that point. Well, my humble opinion.
All right.
But what I would have preferred, say, the first ladies would do, we shouldn't relegate them to the background because they are key people. They help their husbands.
Yeah.
But they should have a foundation. I'm sure, say, that would have been a better model. Say, the first lady I think she has a foundation.
Yes, the Rebecca Kufuor's foundation is there.
Through the foundation, we should support it. They should raise funds. The party should raise funds to support the foundation. Say, the foundation will be strong and they can embark on projects, help women, work with the Ministry of Gender. They can support the Ministry of Gender. Whether you like it or not, their influence will bring to bear and help a lot. And to relegate them to the background is not good. And I feel she's done the honorable thing and the second lady, they both have done the honorable thing by refunding, and they are received to prove to it. So, we are seeing, and it means they are a listening group of people.
Okay, so going forward, effects being this payment of allowances they have received since 2017 will have on what kind of effect will you have on the nation as a whole? Because now it means we cannot criticize them when it comes to their job doing foundation works and foundations in the doing certain duties.
The first ladies have been on the quiet for a long time. I'm sure you don't hear them. They are not the key people.
Oh, but Ube Kaya in the former administration, once Mrs. Imzata went for, I think, a teacher's program in Chok, they presented
but she put herself in that contest.
And they said,
she put herself, she made political statements and she didn't have to do that. If you recall, at that time, people didn't like it.
Yes, people spoke against it.
She didn't do it the way she had to do it. That's why she had backlash. But the first ladies don't have any problem. And indeed, I'll say this, Nana Konadu Agyeman has worked very hard.
Yeah, with the 31st December.
31st December, women's women, there was daycares, there were a lot of things. One of the most charismatic first ladies we have ever had in Ghana, like the husband. She did very well.
Okay.
And she used her time well. For a woman of their caliber, if you don't use their resources well and they don't channel their energies well, they'll channel it wrongly. They worry their husbands.
Yeah. So everything you do,
they will worry their husbands. Yeah. But so the energies they have should be properly channeled. They should also get busy and should be seen as helping. Otherwise, I know for a fact for women, when their energies are wrongly channeled, when you come and they are idle, they are not doing anything, you are in trouble.
And just like in the previous, I think, campaign season, when John Dramani Mahama, our former president, was going around doing a campaign without his wife, the same way rumors came up like they were divorced or she was not in an agreement.
The agreement with this, all that. Yeah. Get them busy.
Yeah.
So it's a way of managing the first ladies.
So it means their role as wives are even important in the lives of their spouse or in the career of their spouse.
Providing peace for the man to work for our good.
Really?
Yes.
And there's almost a market, That's
what people are saying. That's very Ghanaian.
They deserve their salary for warming their beds, because if they warm their beds, they have peace to come work well for us.
No, but if you come from the warming of beds angle, that should come from the man, not from the nation, because it's a man that gets satisfied, not a.
But he gets the peace of mind to come and be productive.
So something has to be done, and how we do it is where we look at it.
Okay.
Whether constitutionally and based on the facts available, is such that it will not step on people's toes.
Okay.
They are public figures, and whatever action they take should be taken professionally.
Right.
I don't think that Konadu or, for that matter, Baumia would not have resources to pay their wives. And so that they should find a way of filling that space.
Say how a public person say
a public person, you see, it's your ability to be resourceful.
Okay.
You don't have to go to the government coffers to do all this.
All right.
You know, if the fund is working, if the foundations are working, there are proper investments. The investment that accrue, income that accrue from the investment they have, should be able to take care of them.
All right.
So people should be there to manage their investment for them, to manage the foundations for them.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
We should have programming. We should have entrepreneurial programs for women, for this, for that. And, you know, foundation should be managed well. Investment opportunities to be created through the foundation. And then monies can be paid the first ladies. There should be some thinking into it. I don't think it's rocket science.
Okay.
They can be resourceful. And then through the foundations, their foundation, they can be paid through the foundation.
True.
Yeah. What is the big deal?
Okay.
If you are paying them in dollars, that's their foundation. They are working hard for it.
Yeah.
So it's not from government.
So they can still be resourceful on their own.
They can be resourceful on their own.
Right.
But their husbands should help them.
Okay.
Somebody must put on his thinking cap. I think that's what you want.
Okay. Now, Apostle is come on, no, they are very but before we end everything, final words, any form of advice for Ghanaians waiting.
Well, I want to applaud the First Lady for a very good gesture. I want to encourage her. She shouldn't feel too worried. Some of us are behind her and we like what she has done. You know, we should stop putting pressure on her. She's done the honorable. Let's leave it like that. And I respect her for that, including the second lady as well. Yeah. And it's a sign of maturity. And let's take it in good faith. That's good. Everybody who is talking, blah, 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 I don't know where the talking is coming from. You said, let's leave it for her.
Thank you very much. It was your for Apostle Dr. Watasakwa Mante or Yosef Penny na Asori Oda no Faith Army Chapel International. Asori Ewo Odoko Bizia Junction. Say Ubedu Bizia Junction now we have further directions the church there. And your bomo their numbers na Chiguasi on fa na fre ofro bibe Joseph fefe na wabefa bibia will be not wabi PM or so if you want and now crop on say empire be no we here in crunch be we here advice what but to and then say be brain ekoso we are saying munti dani danu here say we be too for now bibe boa wabo anamuntu nti sesa Nyamani be and a whoper, bet me a number no fan number now, only apostle, bet me no aboncomo, abon pay you for the opia, that is a beer at me acquis at the amount. Not to say it was a for and come on with your baby, answer, but what ye ain't me no sinche, in ye can be and a man a Ghana, a cost into one's watching chair, F5 and come ye do a no. But more the Anna Fatwa in our comment session, maybe I'm so share video on all the social media platforms. Follow Tuma GH or Instagram, Twitter so at TumaGH_. Facebook so Too Much GH. Musum for any day internet media so Jen Honchiami. Meeting dinner ama Urswa. Namia Duma. Ever say they shall be Macramia. Bye bye.